thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Hayes. Here comes a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And this one is off and a run. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0-1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Next offering is in for a strike. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And that skips in the dirt. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. The high heat, too much on that one. Brian Reynolds here, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch.
Well, I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to knees. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski, homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Juan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Juan. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Skenes, a 6'6" righty, 23 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Hit in the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Jeff McNeil stands in. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Runner on the go. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. McNeil over at first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. And now it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in. And that one fouled off. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of...
Hard hit, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw into second.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bo Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Gonna count 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brendan Donovan. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Payne since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. On the ground, Adames fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Connor Griffin.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Abraham Toro now at the plate. Ripped to third and gone.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And he deals. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Got him looking. 3rd out. And we're back. And now, Seth Brown. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Out to short. Cruz slings to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Taylor races for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Andres Gimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Runner at second here, one gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Juan swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Bounce to the right, and foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And it's even up. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Got him swinging. 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Struck him out looking. Here in Cleveland, top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Ramirez drifts towards it. Brings it in. 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fought off foul. The Pirates trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out towards right center field. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Skenes back to work. And ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's in there, and the count's full. The punch out there, Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
One out, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Badu puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Willie Adames digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Up and in, and it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one out to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland. Start of the 4th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Reynolds in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now a chance for Jack Sawinski. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Grounded out his first time. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Next offering way off the plate. And down on strikes. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bo Naylor at the plate now. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. So here's Brown at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Brown off of first with 2 away. He goes down looking. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. The pitch. And a foul ball left side.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gabriel Moreno. Struck out looking and dispersed it back. Fouled off left side.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one fouled off. The Pirates down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a curve is down and in. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first in time. Akil Baddoo, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Next offering is down low. The Guardians leading by 2 here in the 2nd game of the series. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
This one in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Jeff McNeil. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, left side, under it. Griffin squeezes it. And now it's Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Badu under it. He's got it. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside. 2-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings and misses. Off the string of the changeup. And now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Jack Suwinski. And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here in Cleveland, and down the shortstop, Willie Adames. The line of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Eric Lauer gets the ball from the pen.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
He swings and fouls one off. The lefty fires. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. And another ball. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. Seth Brown digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Burns back to work.
Count
Pitch
1-0.
is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Jimenez over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Connor Griffin will hit next.
Connor Griffin.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and 2 away to start the 7th. Next is switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro. Now a screamer into the outfield. Juan makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And the pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Edge of the zone, call the strike. It's 0-1. Lauer, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a swing and a drive. Back. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Comebacker to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. And next is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batter.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a base hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Gabriel Moreno. The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Burns into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
So up next, Akil Baddoo. And a foul ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. It's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back to the top of the lineup. Down the third baseman, Brian Hayes. In the air, right side. Brown settles under this one. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Zach Jackson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here it comes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Right through there, got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Right through there for a strike. Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. That's back some more. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. His 12th of the season. They tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 outs, base is empty. Seth Brown digs in for the Guardians.
No.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line and into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. That clips the zone, and a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. Burns back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Jimenez throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Reynolds in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Towards first, Naylor takes it himself, and they're down to their last out. Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Quan sizes this one up, and that'll do it. The Guardians get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game,